So this was one of the difficult questions in inorganic chemistry which appeared in advance, JEE Advance. Having said that, inorganic, we generally tend to get some questions where we generally don't have any clue about the reactions. In such questions, generally the options which are placed for every question gives you a hint towards the answer. Now, for example, in while doing coordination complex, we generally focus on the coordination complex of iron, right? So if we have knowledge about that, then I think this question should be easily solved. So what were they? So we can see that iron forms 4 cyanide complex. Ferrocyanide is white, which is having this formula. Ferroferricyanide is Turnbull blue, which is having this formula. Then you have a Prussian blue, which is having this formula, and ferriferricyanide, which is brown coloration. So this is the brown coloration in this. So if you had a clue about the color, then in the question they are mentioning this and this, right? That should give you a hint. So the question over here is para-amino-N and dimethyl-aniline is added to the strongly acidic solution of X. The resulting solution is treated with few drops of aqueous solution of Y to yield a blue coloration due to formation of methylene blue. Treatment of aqueous solution of Y with the reagent potassium hexacyanoferrate leads to formation of an intense blue precipitate. Okay, similarly, treatment of Y with the solution of potassium hexacyanoferrate leads to brown coloration due to formation of Z. So we were asked to identify X, Y and Z. So first thing, we know that methylene blue is basically a test for sulfide H2S. So which means the original compound should be a sulfide, right? So the options which they have given had Na2S, right? So we can say that X has to be this out of those 4 given options. They had given options like NaNO3, NaCl, Na2SO4, Na2S. So methylene blue is basically a test for H2S. Therefore, original compound should be having sulfide. So that is X. Now, what is Y? The Y compound is, we can see the resulting solution on treatment with few drops of Y solution yields a blue coloration due to formation of a methylene blue. So we know that it yields the blue coloration due to methylene blue. That can happen because of the Fe3 plus ions, right? And the options that they have given, got this, that is MgCl2, FeCl2, FeCl3, ZnCl2. So answer for Y has to be Fe3 salt, which is FeCl3. Therefore answer would be FeCl3 in that case. Now, if you are having no clue about this reaction, one way would be that H2S is a reducing agent, right? So therefore, whatever Y we are putting should have metal in the highest oxidation state, right? And given the options, we can only see that Fe3 plus was in the highest state. Therefore, even if we didn't have any clue about this reaction, we could have straight away marked Y as FeCl3 from those 4 options. Now, next they are saying what is Z? Now we know the Z is formed due to treatment of Y with the potassium hexacyanoferrate 3, and it gives a brown coloration. So if you can see, if you know the cyanide complex of iron, you would know that it is arising because of this, right? And the earlier blue coloration is arising due to Prussian blue formation, right? So answer for this would be this molecule. So Z would be this ferriferricyanide. So that is Z. So seemingly it appears that the question is different, but if you try to solve it on the basis of the options available, so even if you have forgotten few reactions, there are some hints which can be picked up, and the questions can be solved right through elimination of options. Thanks for watching this video.